In this video, we explore a religion that is often misunderstood and surrounded by myths and stereotypes. For most people, the word voodoo immediately brings to mind black magic, voodoo dolls, blood rituals, and dark, mysterious practices. But how much of this is actually true, and what is pure fiction? Let's find out. Voodoo is a system of beliefs practiced by parts of the African diaspora in the Americas, particularly in Haiti, a country located on a small Caribbean island. Its origins date back to the 17th century, when enslaved Africans, many from regions like Benin, were brought across the Atlantic. Along with them, they carried centuries-old beliefs, customs, and rituals. Upon arrival, they encountered European colonists, many of whom were Catholics, and efforts were made to convert the enslaved to Christianity. African spiritual practices were often demonized and labeled as devil worship. As a result, much of what people believe today about voodoo being dark or evil stems from how it was portrayed by European colonists. Despite the suppression, African beliefs didn't vanish. Instead, they blended with Catholic symbols, saints, and rituals, creating a unique spiritual fusion. This gave rise to two main branches of voodoo: Haitian voodoo and Louisiana voodoo. Haitian voodoo developed in what was then a French colony, while Louisiana voodoo emerged in the southern United States, also under French influence. Though they differ slightly, the core beliefs are closely related. In this video, we'll focus mainly on the Haitian tradition. In 1791, enslaved Africans in Haiti rose up against French colonists. Voodoo served as a unifying force during the revolt. Rituals involving animal sacrifices were performed to seek favor from spirits for success in their fight for freedom. After more than a decade of struggle, Haiti became the first nation to be governed by formerly enslaved people. Although the country faced immense challenges and remains one of the poorest nations today, it achieved something far greater: freedom. However, voodoo's path in Haiti wasn't easy. The majority of the population was Catholic, and not everyone accepted voodoo despite its historical significance. There were even periods when the government actively suppressed the religion. Eventually, voodoo was officially recognized alongside Christianity. Followers of voodoo believe in a supreme god called Bondi, who created the world but remains distant and uninvolved in human affairs. Instead, people communicate with spirits known as Loa during rituals and ceremonies. These spirits resemble Christian saints in function, with each Loa responsible for specific aspects of life. Many Loa are represented visually by Catholic icons, such as the Virgin Mary or Jesus Christ. Each spirit has unique traits, preferences for certain foods and music, and even enjoys offerings like cigars, gin, or whiskey. If offended, Loa can withdraw their support or even harm those who disrespect them. Voodoo priests perform special rituals to invite Loa into their bodies, entering a trance state where the spirit is believed to possess them. During possession, the priest may speak and move as if controlled by the Loa. Some truly believe they are possessed. Others may be performing a role to guide and advise the community. Voodoo also teaches that the human soul has two parts, one governing conscience and self-control, the other memory and intellect. There is no heaven or hell. After death, the soul lingers in the world, sometimes interacting with the living. It is believed that the world of the dead is cold and hungry, and the spirits must be supported with offerings. Voodoo's complex relationship with Christianity is evident in Haitian society. Many Haitians identify as Catholics, but also practice voodoo, seeing no conflict between the two. It's not uncommon for funerals to begin with voodoo rituals, drumming, dancing, and then continue with traditional Catholic services. Altars often feature both voodoo symbols and Catholic statues. The Catholic Church largely overlooks this blending of traditions, though many Haitians still practice Catholicism in its pure form, viewing voodoo as a remnant of the past. One of the most widely recognized symbols of voodoo is the voodoo doll. This is often depicted as a simple cloth doll stuffed with herbs or materials used to harm others through magic. The myth suggests that by attaching a person's hair or photo to the doll and sticking it with pins, harm can be inflicted. However, serious sources confirm that traditional voodoo does not involve such dolls. This idea emerged in early 20th century American films, where voodoo practitioners were portrayed as villains using dark magic. Another popular myth is the concept of zombies. Today, zombies are portrayed in films and games as reanimated corpses driven by viruses or black magic. The word zombie comes from African languages and originally referred to a lifeless human body. Haitian folklore tells of sorcerers stealing souls and reanimating the dead as laborers. These zombie slaves, according to legend, never need rest and serve their masters endlessly. This idea entered Western culture during the U.S. occupation of Haiti in 1915, when American soldiers encountered local beliefs. In 1932, the film White Zombie introduced the concept to cinema audiences, sparking a wave of zombie-themed media. Over time, zombies evolved into the brain-eating undead we know today. Films often depict animal sacrifices, and this practice is indeed real in voodoo. Typically, goats or chickens are sacrificed, their blood used in rituals. Afterward, the meat is cooked and shared among the community and offered to spirits. These sacrifices are seen as spiritual offerings, similar to how meat is consumed after a slaughter, only here it's done at an altar. Each loa may favor specific animals, and followers dress and wash the animal respectfully before the ritual. They often believe the animal consents to the sacrifice. Historically, human sacrifice occurred in some African regions, likely due to cultural norms at the time. Let's now return to West Africa, where voodoo originated, specifically Benin. Though practices differ from those in the Americas, they are spiritually connected. In Benin, there's a fascinating tradition involving costume figures known as zangbeto. Covered in straw and twigs, these figures patrol villages, especially at night, to maintain order. They are believed to be spirits, not people, capable of entering trances and gaining supernatural abilities. Zangbeto festivals feature these spirits dancing and spinning, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. In some poor African communities, voodoo priests exploit the lack of medical care. Desperate parents unable to afford hospital treatment often turn to priests. If they can't pay, they may agree to give their child to the temple if they recover. While the child lives and works at the temple, the parents lose all contact until the debt is repaid. If the child dies, it's attributed to the spirit's will. If the child survives, it's seen as a miracle, and the family is expected to pay. This reflects how fear and superstition can deeply affect lives. One tragic event occurred in Haiti in 2010, following a devastating earthquake and a cholera outbreak. Unaware of how the disease spread, many locals blamed voodoo practitioners. Over 40 priests were murdered by mobs within a few weeks before authorities restored order. In Uganda, human sacrifices have also increased in recent years. Though not linked directly to voodoo, these practices stem from similar traditional beliefs in magic. It's believed that the most powerful spells require human blood, especially that of children. Many such cases involve children who go missing and are later found mutilated, often with body parts removed for rituals. These atrocities are sometimes carried out at the request of businessmen seeking wealth or success. Kidnappers target orphans or even children from ordinary families. Some survivors escape and find refuge in shelters, like one in Uganda run by Australians, which cares for traumatized children. Elsewhere in Africa, body parts of albino children are hunted for magical purposes. Due to a lack of pigmentation, they are seen as special, and their limbs are believed to possess powerful mystical properties. To protect them, special shelters have been established for albino individuals. These horrific practices demonstrate how ancient superstitions can still cost lives today. Thanks for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope to see you again soon.